Hey guys, you're watching Porty with Dawn. Yes, it's the girl who talks about Lucid, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with your latest Lucid videos. In today's video, I wanted to compare Tesla's full self-driving and Lucid's Dream Drive to see what are the differences between the two Advanced Driver Assistance System, or ADS. First, let's go over both ADS and then we'll compare them. Tesla's full self-driving, or FSD, is as infamous as Elon Musk himself. There is a huge amount of hype and misconception behind FSD. I mean, just look at the name. To understand what FSD is, first you must understand Autopilot. Autopilot was a feature that debuted all the way back in around 2014 and 2015, only about 2 years after the Model S was first unveiled. That means Autopilot has been with us for nearly 6 years now, and there has been a huge amount of improvements to the system since its initial inception. To put simply, Autopilot is a combination of auto steer and traffic-aware cruise control. This allows the car to drive within marked lanes and keep the distance to the car in front, as well as stop-and-go traffic driving. When it was first released, it was very exciting because the auto steer worked better and worked in more circumstances than the similar systems from other competing manufacturers. It was also a system that you had to purchase back then, unlike all new Teslas now comes with Autopilot standard. The feature you have to pay for now is FSD instead. FSD in a nutshell is a combination of a few beta ADS features along with the standard Autopilot. Navigate on Autopilot, auto lane change, auto park, summon, full self-driving computer, traffic, and stop sign control. These functions are what makes up Tesla's full self-driving suite. However, do keep in mind that all these features are considered beta features, and there could be instances and situations that prevent these features from working properly. Navigate on Autopilot means that you have the destination set on navigation while driving your Tesla on the freeway. The car will change lanes on its own to ensure you take the correct junction exits to get to your destination. Keep in mind, navigating on Autopilot does only work on freeways only, not local driving, but it does even take the freeway exit for you and will prompt you to take over as soon as you get off the freeway. Auto lane change is a feature that allows the car to change lanes automatically when you indicate when the car is using Autopilot. The car will move over if it thinks it's safe to do so. This is also a key component of Navigate on Autopilot, as well as the car will change into the correct lanes before the freeway junctions to get to the intended destination. Auto Park allows for the car to park automatically into a perpendicular parking spot as well as parallel parking spots. However, one thing to keep in mind is that the parking spot must be in between two other parked cars. The Tesla can only recognize parking spots in between parked cars. It cannot recognize just the lines on the ground as the parking spot. Summon. This is probably the feature that most people are impressed by most of all the features in the full self-driving suite. Essentially, it allows the car to completely drive itself towards the holder of the phone with the Tesla app. How it works is that you stand away from the car within 200 feet and open the Tesla app and summon a car that doesn't have a driver towards your current location. The car will then use the GPS as well as cameras and attempt to drive over to where you are. It's a cool trick to show off to your friends, but in my opinion, it's really not that useful. The problem is most of the time when you want to use the summon feature, you're in a parking lot and sometimes the car isn't able to navigate a parking lot well enough to get to you. And also, it's probably faster for you to just walk into and enter your car. The only scenario that I could think this could truly be useful potentially is when it's raining really hard and you don't have an umbrella to get to your car. Traffic light and stop sign control. This basically allows a Tesla to be able to use Autopilot off the freeway and in local driving. The car will be able to recognize traffic lights and stop at red light as well as stop sign intersections. When the light turns green, you simply push down on the right-hand indicator stalk to tell the car it's safe to proceed. It's the same for stop sign intersections. The car will know to stop at a stop sign, but you need to push down on the right-hand indicator stalk to let the car know it's safe to proceed for the intersection. Keep in mind, there are some difficult and confusing intersections that may prevent this feature from working properly. At the time of making this video, Tesla is charging $10,000 for full self-driving feature with the promise that the car will one day be able to achieve level 5 autonomy or real full self-driving. The Dream Drive and the Dream Drive Pro is Lucid's version of advanced driver's assistance, with the former coming standard on all cars, and the latter a paid optional extra unless you're purchasing the Grand Touring Lucid Air. The Dream Drive's main features are what they call full speed highway assist, which is basically adaptive cruise control combined with what Lucid calls lane center control. In other words, Lucid's version of Tesla's Autopilot. Traffic Jam Assist, which is a hands-on system that will allow the car to drive itself in stop-and-go traffic, used together with Highway Assist, something Tesla's Autopilot is fully capable of doing as well. Next is Driver Monitoring, which will monitor how tired or well the driver is and will suggest navigating to the nearest brake area if the driver is feeling fatigued. Something that is unique to Lucid for now is that when the Lucid Air is alerting the driver from safety features such as forward and rear collision alert, autonomous emergency braking, the surreal sound system in the car will provide directional alerts, helping the driver pinpoint which direction the danger is coming from more quickly and intuitively. Next, the autonomous parking feature does come with standard Dream Drive, so all Lucid Airs will have this feature, unlike Tesla, which forces you to purchase FSD in order to get the auto park assist function. What we don't know right now is if Lucid's system will be able to identify the parking spot through lane markings on the ground, and not only identify the parking spots to be in between two parked cars, something that Tesla can't do yet currently. When you purchase the Dream Drive Pro, you're basically paying the promise of level 3 driving, what Lucid calls hands-off, eyes-off driving while using highway assist. When you look at the overall picture, it seems like Lucid's standard Dream Drive comes with much more features compared to what you get from Tesla's standard Autopilot without paying an extra $10,000 for FSD. Lucid's Dream Drive gives you so many toys that Tesla is forcing you to pay with their FSD. Paying for Dream Drive Pro, it's a promise from Lucid of receiving an over-the-air update in the future for hands-off, eyes-off driving, or level 3 autonomy. Tesla's full self-driving has a lot of hype going on right now, especially with the full self-driving beta program that Tesla has released, allowing many Tesla owners that has purchased FSD to participate in the beta program that allows the car to drive by itself completely. Of course, it's far from perfect, but it's still by far the closest thing we have to real self-driving cars we have on the road for the general public today. When you look at what Tesla is currently achieving with their FSD beta compared to Lucid's promise of hands-off, eyes-off driving, you gotta say Tesla is currently the indisputable leader of autonomous driving. This is another reason why I think Lucid is giving away many features standard with Dream Drive that Tesla is charging with their FSD in order to compete with Tesla and give potential buyers another reason to buy the Lucid Air over a Tesla. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. By the way, who here is a current Tesla owner and is switching over to Lucid? Let me know in the comments below, and check out my other Lucid and Tesla videos in my channel, and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest EV news. See you guys soon!